Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today we are looking at the blessings coming your way, and today you will be choosing your group using the chunky raw crystals. Okay, so group one, your crystal is the beautiful clear quartz. That's your crystal. Okay, and group 2, your crystal is black tourmaline. I love this. I just love these lines on this crystal. It's one of my favorites. And the jet black color, right? It's just so deep. It's deep, dark. I love that. So, yeah, so shiny. So, group 2, your crystal is the black tourmaline. And group 3, your crystal is pyrite. Beautiful pyrite. Look at it. All three beautiful crystals. Very powerful. So I'm going to zoom in, see which one is pulling you in. Choose your group, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, group 1. You chose the clear quartz crystal. So let's look at the blessings coming your way. I'm going to use tarot, and we're going to pull out 9 cards and see what comes up, and then I'll end the reading with some oracles. Sounds good? Okay. So let's see. I'm hearing choices, too many choices, plenty of options opening up for you. You have entered a very smart era. Like you're wiser, you feel better, you feel prepared for the new life that is unfolding. You are also becoming very comfortable in the choices that you have already made and you're yet to make, but at the same time I feel like the anxiety is leaving your life. The anxiousness is subsiding. Okay, and more so, it is the happy kind of butterfly in the tummy sort of anxiety that you are interested in and paying attention to. Rest, everything else is just noise and you don't have time for it. So saying no to distraction, being very focused. Beautiful. All right, let's see. Blessings coming your way, group. Wow, look at that. That's so crazy because I was just talking about anxiety, and this card came. This is the anxiety card in tarot, right? The Nine of Swords, and it showed itself in reverse. And I don't take reversals, but that's exactly what it means. It's like end of fear. You are really, really getting rid of limiting beliefs. It's like you've been putting some wisdom to practical use, and you're seeing some big changes unfolding for you. All right, 3 shuffle, spirit. Blessings coming. Group 1's way. Wow. Okay, let's just look at that too. I'm getting so many like tidbits right before diving into your reading. Like, what is up? Yeah, look at that. Page of Pentacles. New opportunities coming in, new avenues opening up, new paths opening up, which are truly aligned to what it is that you need and require in the now. Does it make sense? And it's going to make you feel very stable. Like the energy is, I don't know, I just feel this lightheartedness, this airy energy, and at the same time it's a very grounded kind of air. So I don't even know if it makes sense, grounded air. Yeah, grounded air could be like what? It could be a device, right? Like an electronic device, like a table fan. It could be considered grounded air. Yeah, like you can put it on the ground and turn it on. That's grounded air. So, okay. So you're also going to have these moments of wit and humor. So again, lightheartedness coming back. I'm getting this energy of coming back to life, coming back to life, and it's like you've seen the lightness, the darkness of it all, and it's about rising above judgment and just being, just being, which is a very liberating place to be at. Wow, group one. Look at that. Six of Wands underneath, just as I say that. You're definitely winning. Okay, let's see. Spirit. Alright, we're ready. Knight of Pentacles. King of Wands. Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. Okay. Queen of Swords. Justice. Wow, double Libra, back to back. Two of Cups. Three of Swords. The Star. I love your reading. It's beautiful. Underneath, look, Chariot. Definitely winning. Wow. All right, so the first blessing is choices. Way too many choices. Because you feel empowered. You feel like you've got this. You feel like it's okay. Also, if there was a tendency to rush things early on, right now you're entering this phase, this period of your life where you feel okay, you feel sufficient, you feel like it's okay to just be, it's okay to work with the divine timing, it's okay to not rush things because you understand time differently now. Okay, especially with the lightning bolt there, it's like you understand that time is not real. Basically, you are disconnecting from that linear time, which makes you take unnecessary decisions, quick decisions, just like which creates some sort of like a mental anguish, where you're just saying yes to so many things or you're saying no to so many things or whatever is the case, whatever has been the case, that is shifting. Okay, the way you're looking at your past is like you have been, let's just say, you have been learning quite a lot from your mess ups. Okay, it's like it was like a course correction, one course correction after another, and it's like right now this is definitely graduation for you because you you're fine, okay, you are just okay. But I do feel like whenever there is this fear that surfaces, what if you kind of like make the same decisions like you did in the past, and a part of you kind of like starts to overthink. But I feel like there is so much mindfulness here and self-awareness that is at play, that you stop yourself, and you tell yourself that your job is to just be in the now, just be in the now. So yeah, this is a very power of now kind of energy, which I love for you guys because again, you're very intelligent, you are in direct connection with the source, especially with the King of Wands right on top of the Queen of Swords. Okay, that came out wrong. Are you seeing? Like, I don't joke so much, and seriously, I did not even mean it. So, but yeah, spirit is at it. Right on top. Like, yeah, some of you could be Libras and Leos, and that's a sex style, right? Oh, okay. But yeah, fire and air energy is strong. I do see a little bit water and earth too, but the dominant energy here is fire and air. Yeah, it's like even the fears or the unknowing of it all or whatever. Even when it comes to those things, it's like you are making it light. Okay, whatever fear is thrown your way, you turn it into light and you just blow it out like a bubble. uh, and it's just like you're having fun. You're out there running in the breezy weather or something. Like, I'm just getting very joyful light energy, and there are rainbows in the sky, and the wind is so nice. It just feels so nice. And you're just being you. You're just okay wherever life is at right now. There is no rush, basically. There is no rush. No one can rush you. Plus, if there was any personal tendency to rush or whatever, it's gone. I actually feel like it was not so much you rushing. It was more so people expecting you to do certain things, and people were kind of like, rushing you in a way. And because you cared or whatever, so you kind of gave into that for a while, but now you're like, okay, bye. So that is making all the difference. You're choosing you, like, for real. So this is especially great with the clear quotes because clarity is here. Okay, now the second blessing I see here is heavy divine protection around you. Yes, but this is more so about intelligence, divine intelligence at play. It's like you are tapped in, you are attuned to the divine wisdom, the divine knowledge, the higher understanding. And when I say, and especially with this queen right in the center of your reading, right next to the justice, it's like you are this trailblazer. Okay, especially right now, you're this trailblazer where your energy is very activating, so whoever comes in contact with you is activated left and right. Okay, and even the people who are, especially the new ones entering your life around this time, there is again that activation at play. Okay, so everything is divinely guided, especially right now. So an immense protection, the boundaries are very strong, but I do see uh, this is also a period of networking. That this is also a period of putting yourself out there, and yes, maintaining your boundaries and all of that, but at the same time, just being free. And communication is key here. So it's like, mm, yeah, it's a good time to actually interact with people, meet the ones who are waiting out there to find you one day. So you'll be meeting people who are actually very much connected to your soul tribe. But yes, this is the good kind of karmic return, the good karma coming in. And it is kind of like, again, there's a bit of tweaking that is going on. So there's heavy alignment here, beautiful kind of alignment, which is helping you actually free yourself more and more, especially from the past. Yes, because whatever residual energy that is leaving your system, and whatever little bit tendency that is still there, where the mind gets loud or whatever. So it's like, around this time, the blessing is you are finding your way out of that. You are not in the clutches of the mind chatter. Okay, that is definitely leaving in, because again, you're channeling this divine wisdom, and it is pouring into your channels, into your energy field, into your chakras, so this is also chakra work here, because look at your cards here. Yeah, and it's right on top of the star, justice with the star. That's a very beautiful energy, and you are definitely receiving justice there, especially when it comes to the past hurt, pain that was caused. I'm also hearing betrayal, or anything that was leading to any kind of paranoia and fear and overthinking, especially overthinking, and the not knowing of it all. But the thing is, right now, you know that you are protected. You are under this divine protection where, okay, certain things happen, but it is not personal. So it's not even your place to know about the pain and the hurt and the depth of it that was caused to you. Okay, because divine is actually shielding you from unnecessary trauma. I hope it makes sense. It's like, okay, whatever happened, happened there. If you don't know, then there's a reason for it. So don't go looking. Not that you are, but maybe at some point you were kind of like caught up into the ifs and the whats and the whys. But around this time, you're like, F that. Seriously, like, F that. And it's like you're standing tall in your power. And this is a very beautiful time of your life. Focus on strengthening the friendships that still stand true in your life, and the new ones coming in. Okay, and I do see the choices that you have made are the right ones. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, and you can actually totally trust your intuition. You know what is up. You know who's your friend, you know who's not, you know who is what, basically. So it's like, you got this figured. Okay, you've got this right. Plus, this is also telling me a major wish fulfillment is coming in, like real strong. Plus, this could also be like um, a revival in a connection, if that is what you want. But there is definitely a chance here. But if you want a brand new connection, I do see something popping up. It's like a match made in heaven, okay, which will make you very happy. And there will be immense healing here. There's already immense healing that is taking place here. But the placement of the card is such, I do see there is an opportunity here, which, because it is showing up in your blessings, that it feels like there could have been misunderstandings and a lot of like projection on both the ends in a particular connection. Especially, this could be friendship, but this could also be a soulmate, a lover, an ex-lover, somebody. Yeah, but a divinely guided connection. So I do see in a particular connection, which is like really close to your heart, where you, like, you guys have learned quite a lot from each other. So in this connection, I feel like the karmic element is being put to an end. The karmic element is leaving. It's gone. It's done. It's dusted. I think the number of eights in your card, because this is exactly 888. 8 17 8 8 triple quadruple eight. Wow. 888. You could be seeing that. I don't know, like in receipts or mm, bank statements or whatever. Hmm, nice. Anyway, so these are the blessings coming in. A definite revival here, an opportunity to make things right. And that is up to you whether you want to indulge or not, whether you want to give it the time of your day or not, but it is coming in. And you can also expect an apology here, a heartfelt, genuine apology, not something that is just like thrown your way for the heck of it. This is something deep, because whoever you're dealing with, they have undergone a reckoning of a sort. So yeah, Spirit's like, no more playing. Spirit intervene for sure. Let's see. Let's get you some Sacred Destiny cards now. Alright, Spirit. Show us the blessings coming group one's way. Three shuffles. Final. Okay. Seriously? Release. Yeah, a definite karmic release is here for sure. Whoa. Beautiful. Diligence. Focus. You are very focused, especially with the Queen of Swords at the center of your reading. You're definitely very focused. But the Lover's path is open for you, especially with the Diligence card there. It is, I feel like the major blessing is, if especially if you've like let go and release something like totally, especially this connection more so, and you reached a point of no expectation, like you reached a 0 point, okay, and now the way things are unfolding for you is almost magical. It's something like you were not expecting, because I feel like you have been focused on your spiritual world. Actually, you've been very focused on the inner work, the self-awareness of it all, okay, like you, I feel like the energy that you're in is such that you work on your own shortcomings, okay, you don't have a lot of expectations from others. It's like you try to better yourself and you keep it moving, and your energy is such that there is no other way but to be blessed, and that is what is showing up here, you know, because what I feel here is a massive release, a karmic release is definitely there, and at the same time, a beautiful return is here, and it's like you are in the state. Okay, yeah, the same message that I got earlier. You know, that lightness of it all, the darkness of it all, everything is kind of like merging. You know, it's like you're understanding life, and nothing is that personal anymore. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, because you have the bigger picture view. Look at that, this card. Okay, I'm hearing. I think. Okay, no, yeah, it was my cat. So the cats are in heat nowadays, and they are having a lot of sex, like a lot of sex. So yeah, but yeah, this card. Look at that. The clouds are there. They kind of look like rain clouds, right? There isn't There's nothing stormy about it, and underneath you have these farmlands. So I do see a lot of prosperity here in this card, and at the same time, you understand the nature of this reality, where it's not just about the harvest; it's also about the storm before the harvest season. So it's like they keep following each other. So it's like you understand the wheel, the motion of the wheel itself, you know, and you're not very attached to the outcomes. Let's just say that. That's where the shift has happened for you, like a massive shift. And this is a healthy kind of detachment too, which kind of makes sense with the Queen of Swords energy, because she's kind of detached, you know. She is, again, she's the queen, so she's very focused on the inner healing and everything, yeah, but she doesn't want to go through the same crap again and again, so she does not suffer foolish behavior, be it anyone else's or be it your own. So that is the energy that you're embodying. So you're like very quick to drop whatever is not in alignment, whatever is trying to get in between you and your creative flow, you know. You are just again very mindful energy, very beautiful. What else? Let's get more cards. We need to know more. Let's use this. There's definitely a chakra clearing that took place, and it is bringing in so much clarity. Yeah, it's like, yeah, clear quotes. Yeah, the clouds are flying away. Whatever was obstructing the clarity, especially the clarity of purpose and all that, it's being taken out. Okay. Focused on the mission, I'm hearing. Very focused on the mission, the purpose of it all. It's like, it's not just about creating karma. You understand the nature of karma very deeply. Wow. Okay. All the cards fell on the floor. Maybe I'm not supposed to use this deck. I'm not really getting down and looking at these cards right now. Not in the mood, but yeah, let's get some Gateway of Light cards. Okay, Spirit, show us. Look at that. So this card is relevant. The Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity. This is relevant because again, this is a result of chakra work. You are definitely up to something. Yeah, look at that. That is no coincidence. So you got the green heart and the pink heart. So this is the chakra, the heart chakra, as well as the thymus. So the higher heart chakra, right? Both the activations are at play for you, and this requires really deep kundalini work. Okay, and I don't know if you're doing it consciously or unconsciously, or this is just happening, but that is what is here. This is what I saw. So it's one of the blessings. Yeah, your centers are clearing. So definitely, oh my god, that is why that fan energy came. So the fan. Okay, so the stable fan is actually talking about the vortex, the chakra vortex, right? So if you understand um, how the chakras actually function, it's like, okay, so you are at the center of it all, and the chakras are kind of like mm, the petals of a flower, okay? So they surround you in all the directions. So you have the chakras working in front of you, at the back of you, on your left side and the right side. So you are in between this very disc, okay? It's like a vortex which moves, some, like, it depends, clockwise and anti-clockwise. It's different for the motion, but anyway, they're always moving. And when the energy is overactive, these chakras tend to move really fast. When the energy is underactive, they kind of like move real slow. Yeah, think of different speeds available on a fan, portable fan. Yeah, something like that. But I feel like with the Eight of Swords and with Eight of, and yeah, Eight of Swords followed by Eight of Wands is again that clearing. That clearing is here because again, air and fire, right? And this movement is more so the energy of air itself, and the chakra, the kundalini, mother kundalini itself is the fire energy. It's the fire within, though it's fire and water together, but like, yeah, essentially it's this fiery energy because what is it like? You must have heard the tarot readers and other psychic workers and energy workers often mention that the nose itches, right? Their nose tend to itch, and yeah, usually by the end of the third group, it gets like out of control. Is because the kundalini rises slowly and slowly, and the higher it reaches, the heat kind of like, first it makes it, it's the rising heat that causes some sort of like an inflammation or something, which kind of like, makes the nose runny a little bit. But when there is so much energy, so of course the very tissue gets affected, right? And you can feel the tingling, and it's the tingling that causes the itchiness. So That is what it is essentially. And there is a bit of like superstition around it, that oh my god, you must be channeling demons, that's why your nose is itchy. No, it's not that. No one is channeling demons. So yeah, it's just the kundalini energy. And yeah, you can say that, okay, what, but like what if your kundalini is still lying dormant? But if you're channeling, there's no way it is dormant. And no matter how far up it is coming, it doesn't have to be blowing up your crown, no. But there's definite movement, right? There's definite movement somewhere. There could be blockages or whatever, but there is definite kundalini movement. Otherwise, you won't be doing what you're doing. It's as simple as that. Okay? Thus, the kundalini activation is not something otherworldly, it's a very, very basic part of human existence, which was really lost in the past ages. And the dissension was very strong in the dark ages. And since then, retrieving this revival, the spiritual revival, the consciousness shift that is happening here on earth is happening because more and more people are awakened. And what is being awakened? It is the kundalini work. Essentially everything about awakening is connected to mother kundalini. So yeah, that is coming in very strong for you. So definite definite connection here. Yeah, definite chakra activation here. But yeah, your heart space is opening, but it is making you so smart. Look at that. Oh yeah, definite flow here. The flow, that's what the flow is about. Wow. Tell me about this. I want to clarify this for some reason. Another deck. Yeah. Okay, wait. Tell me about the Three of Swords spirit. Four of Cups. Yeah. And the Hierophant. You know better, right? Seven of Cups. Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's like you don't have time for heartbreaks and pain and suffering. You're not going to allow suffering to continue, okay? You are going to understand the pain that is caused, but you will, it's almost like you're taking a vow at some level where you're like, you're not going to create your own suffering anymore. Maybe you've been thinking a lot about how you allow certain things to go on for too long or whatever, but around this time that energy is shifting a lot. Like you're very, very disinterested in chaos. It's like, okay, whatever comes in love and light, welcome, stay welcome, but don't overextend. You're in a very sorted energy, very beautiful energy with the Queen of Swords in the center. And yes, you're going after your star, and at the same time, you're very protective of your personal star, okay? So anybody trying to mess with that, yeah, they'll get the sword. That's what I'm getting here. So definitely tap in. Okay? So enjoy this time. I think it's a very beautiful time. Very spiritual group, like very, very spiritual group. Even the connection that is here, it's highly spiritual, regardless of its karmic nature. Of course, there was a bit of karma there. In every connection, there is that energy, of karma. It's the nature of this reality itself. It's also, anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna stop here and enjoy this period of I don't know, abundance, choices, and very divine wisdom that is at play here. It's almost like anything you do, you cannot go wrong. You've got it. You're very sorted, and this channeling is going to get stronger and stronger for you. Okay, you're getting direct messages from the divine above, which is beautiful. Love to see that for you guys, and I hope this helps. If this resonates, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Group 2. You chose the lovely black tourmaline. Okay, so let's see the blessings coming your way. I will be using the tarot first. I'll pull out 9 cards and then we'll end the reading with some oracles. Okay, so let's see. Blessings coming your way. Okay, who wanted to show itself? Queen of Swords. Okay, some of you, you're coming from group 1. Okay, let's see. Blessings coming your way. Group 2. Yo, we love to see that. The Wheel of Fortune. Again, I did see the Ace of Cups underneath. Alright, 3 more shuffles. I'm getting the energy of Empress and Temperance in this group. Angelic energy. That. 6 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Love to see that for you. Knight of Cups. 3 of Swords in the center of it all. Some of you are definitely coming from group 1. 3 of Cups. 3, 3. Wow, Wheel of Fortune came out. 8 of Swords. Right underneath 3 of Swords. Yeah. And 2 of Cups. Okay. 5 of Pentacles underneath. This is where the shift is happening. This is where the shift is taking place. It's this energy of lack. Leaving. This is happening at the collective level for many. For many. The fear is leaving your system. Old limiting beliefs, whatever was holding you back, whatever was not allowing you to see your own beauty, to see your own blessings, the blessings that we often take for granted. It's like there is a shift in your perspective that is allowing you to just be and focus on what you have, because you have enough and more is coming in for sure. Okay, so your very idea of success in the material realm is changing. Okay, like there are deep shifts that have taken place and are taking place still, and this is like an ongoing process. That's what I'm getting, because in a way this is you nurturing yourself. Okay, it's like how we tend to become our own worst enemy. It's the opposite of that. It's like how we tend for our every need, as well as I'm hearing desire. Group 2, very interesting messages. It's almost like your higher self has descended in your being here in this dimension, and you are being guided by something outside of you. Yes, there is this divine intervention. There is something leading you out of the limitations which you could not break. And that is what is shifting here. The blessing here is, yes, with the death starting your reading and 2 of Cups ending your reading, that is a definite shift here, a total change. Okay, this is a brand new cycle, especially because you've got the Ace of Pentacles right next to The Six of Wands, which is again, it's a Jupiterian card, okay, and even this one is a Jupiter card here. So there is expansion. Also, if you have a creative endeavor, if there is something where you focus on, like any outlet where you focus on channeling your divine inspiration, channeling your creativity, that is going to take off. I see massive expansion, massive bloom happening in that area. Okay, there is something that you've been nursing, that you have been feeding, that you have been just dripping your energy into. Okay, and this is kind of like your baby, and I don't know how this is happening, but I do see that this is fruition. Like, the benefits are here to bless you. Right now, is Jupiter doing its thing? Yes, it's like you're being taken out of limiting principles, like you're being released from limitations, also self-imposed limitations. That was the doing of your own mind, of course. The Three of Swords in the center of it all, because with the Three of Swords, it's more so the energy of induced suffering that is mostly mental in nature. Okay, it's like it's the mind doing its thing, where there's just too much noise and trying to make sense of everything, and trying to understand and find answers to the whys and the whats and the hows and the whens and the wheres, all of that. You're like, again, just feel like your blessing here is, yes, it's you, because you are your higher self in a way, essentially, yeah, technically, yeah. But I just feel like there's a divine intervention at play for you, where something outside of you is helping you more than you realize it is, which is actually great to see, because you feel safe. One of the blessings is you are finally feeling safe, you, like, you have had, like, yeah, let's just say you had some deep abandonment wounds. Those are being healed. And healing is what? Healing is not displacement per se. Okay, it's not displacement of this with that. No, it's more so transmutation. Because if it is about displacement, then okay, then it says that that space is still available for something else to displace it, you know so right now it's good for bad, bad for good, whatever. So this can keep going on and on. But when you transmute, it's like it's more so of a becoming. So that is what is here for you. So this is again integration. This is integration. Okay, also, where you thought that, okay, so you've been doing the work, you have been trying your best and not seeing the result or whatever, around that, around this time, that is shifting. You're like seeing the presence of God in your life. You are witnessing the presence of God in your life. You are witnessing how the shifts are happening. And if you haven't yet, just hold on. It's happening. It's already in motion for you. Many of you, I know, you can feel it, you can sense it, you just, because you're tapped in, you're tapped in. And others, like, this energy is becoming heightened, is becoming more and more awakened. So this is also faith coming back. Faith is being restored because good things are happening to you. There's a bit of like loss of hope. That is changing. You are seeing the success in change itself, in transformation itself, in how it is good to shed some layers, how it is actually beneficial to let go of something that we thought is it for us, is the very thing for us. But life has a way of showing you that perhaps it's not the case. Perhaps it's because you don't dare to dream bigger. Perhaps it's because you think that's all you deserve, or something of that nature, which is mostly a very unconscious energy, at play. Yeah, it's not subconscious, it's unconscious. It is that dark. And you are understanding that. Dark, I mean yin, because it's passive, it's underlying energy. It's just like it's there, it's driving your life in a way, but you're not aware. But that is what awakening is. What When you get aware, when you fully understand how everything is affecting your reality, especially the subtle energies, the subtle nudges, the subtle beliefs. This is also a shift in your belief system, especially with the Jupiterian energy being so strong, because you have two majors. One is death, the other is the wheel of fortune. And like I mentioned, I am picking up on this temperance and empress energy too. I don't know why it's coming up. Temperance kind of makes sense with the Jupiterian energy. Empress, I'm yet to find out, but we do have double three here, and empress is three. So that's relevant for some reason, and it is in the center of your reading. So 3 3. 3 3 is a master number. It's the master teacher number. So yeah, you've understood the teachings of life, especially when it comes to emotional relationships, connections, where your emotions, let's just say, were played with or whatever. Right now you're like, it's all good, it's all good. It's like no matter what happened, no matter what, your ability to love is still very much present. And it's like no one is going to make you feel jaded for life. That is the recognition that is coming in for you, because you are here to tend to yourself. You're here to nurture your own being, okay? You're not going to abandon yourself anymore. This is also you not abandoning yourself in the process of loving someone else, or I don't know, proving something to somebody, or again, unconscious seeking of validation in any form. All of that dissolving, going by. No, not that. That's not for me. So that's what I'm seeing here. And you focusing on what it is that you want to create, the life that you want to create. You're more so focused on the nature of this life that you are creating. And this is again about your own role, okay? That you have a say, that when you plan and plot with the divine, and you know what it is that you want, and you're standing in your authenticity, in your truth, there is no scope for failure. So these are like, subtle knowings and nudgings, but it only comes with experience and of course awakening. Yeah, and that is what is happening here, okay? Also, the definition of abundance. What is abundance for you? It's very subjective, right? Abundance, okay, what is it? It's very different for everyone, depending on where they are at in their life, you know what it is that they need an abundance of. That becomes their personal prosperity. If the needs are different, then of course, The definition is going to be different. It's kind of like love, you know. Love does not have a fixed definition. No one can define love. It's just kind of crazy, you know. Yeah. And once you gain perspective, especially the fourth way, once you start dabbling in the fourth way, and you are kind of like not about the gray or the black or even the middle. Yeah, not even that. There's the fourth way, right? And when you're standing there, it's like, I don't know, I just pick up on a very deep understanding of the human condition. There's like a lens is right in front of you, and your whole life is being projected onto that lens, and pinpoint you can pinpoint, okay, so this is my pattern, okay, this is what I do, okay, so this is where I need to tweak it a little bit and make it better. So that's what is happening for you, and it is leading to a total transformation, which is bringing in so much luck. Luck is on your side, by the way. That is one of the blessings here. Luck is here, okay? The opportunity is coming in for you, especially when it comes to tangible expansion and tangible kind of abundance, material abundance, and financial boost. I just feel like there are ample opportunities opening up for you in that area. I already feel like that regardless of your definition of abundance or whatever, you are blessed. Oh yeah, you are blessed. And you know, I just saw a white feather floating in the air. Yeah, I mean it's kept here, but it just started dancing out of nowhere. Yes, I had the fan on, but it was just sitting there nicely. I don't know why it did that just now. Feathers maybe are important. I do see some birds here. There are like four birds. Yeah, and even the butterfly has feathers, and then there are two butterflies here. Hmm. I just feel like you've been doing a lot of work. Okay, this internal shift is massive for you. In this group, I pick up on the crown chakra activation for some reason. My crown is very lit. Kind of makes sense why the higher self came in like that. So, the higher self is guiding your expansion. This is alignment. This is alignment, but it's the kind of alignment that is going to bring up certain old patterns to light. You know, it is going to make you see at your own ways in order to find the fourth way. Does it make sense? To Yeah, you are actually like, oh my god. Yeah, the fourth way. Okay, so it's like this is you heading for the 5D expansion. This is beyond 4D because 4D is very murky, right? 4D is because we're in and out of 4D. It's for a reason. So there are levels to it, right? And even the awakening happened in waves. So yeah, so there's a bit of like to and fro between 4D and 5D for this group. The blessing here is moving to the 5D. Yeah, it's like you feel it, and then you're back in the 4D, and then it's about more integration, more inner work, more harmony. Yes, but the okay, so the oh wow, the ascension is more so about actually disengaging from the integration itself. So I don't know how to explain this. Okay, so it it has something to do with like becoming okay with the duality of things, okay? Because that is a lived reality. You regardless of your consciousness and the level you're at, 3D is where you're grounded, right? And the reality of the 3D existence is dual in nature. It is the light and the dark, which is kind of present here. Pluto and Jupiter, you can also call it Mars, yeah, Mars and Jupiter. But regardless, it's this energy. I like to look at it as Pluto more than Mars, because Mars has a very different kind of energy as opposed to Pluto. So yeah, that is very Plutonian for me. And that's the journey of the soul itself. It's a very fertile period of your life. So the opportunities that are coming in are going to, like, help you expand in the right way, in the way which is going to give you immense. It's going to heighten your gifts, first of all. And many of you are invested in service to others, okay? But then there is a level of intelligence that is kind of required, especially here on earth, in order to do that kind of work in a way which is not leading to any kind of unconscious self-harm, okay? Because some of you could be into energy work. Yeah, you're a natural healer. But something is going to be revealed soon. It's a gift. I feel like it's more so of some sort of like a mechanism that is more so about the protection of your energy, and not just the spiritual and the etheric. No, it's more so about everything, like everything that you have to offer. There is like an aura around it, a shield of protection around it. Oh, that's why the feather Archangel Michael came in. hmm I want to get more cards for you, and I'm gonna like clarify something here. Okay, wait. Spirit, show us the blessings coming in for growth. So look at that. These all flipped, but I'm not gonna take those. Final shuffle. Wisdom was on top, right? Let's see. Solitude, gateway, patience, forgiveness is at the center. I think it is beyond forgiveness what is happening here. So, yes, forgiveness is alright because it is what leads to actual freedom. Yes. So you can be selfish about it too. You can actually, like, forgive because that's for your own good. But I also feel like when you understand the nature of duality itself, then there is actually no need to forgive if you're not called to. You won't be held back just because you're not able to forgive or whatever. Sometimes maybe you're not supposed to. And that is related to the law of karma, all right? Because, yeah, if you understand the nature, it's. I'm not going to get into it, but don't think that it is hindering your progress in any way, especially your spiritual progress, just because you're not able to forgive somebody, okay, or someone, or incidences or whatever. It's okay. It's all right, as long as it is not. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes we can get. We can be harsh to our own self, if we are not able to forgive, because then where is the love and light if you're not able to forgive? Well, there are some tramplers who are not supposed to be forgiven because it only, I don't know how to say this, it emboldens them, you know? It just gives them some sort of like a free pass. And if the free pass is given by someone who is working for the light, it is more so powerful. And maybe the universe doesn't want you to forgive. Have you thought of that? It is coming in for a reason. Because I believe some of you, you're feeling weird about the judgment that is popping up, and you're understanding that, okay, higher spirituality is supposed to be above all of this. But really, you are here for human experience. How above is it really going to be? It's all right to be okay with the shadow of one's own being, okay? Especially if you have suffered a lot. If a lot of pain was caused and thrown your way or whatever, it's okay. As long as you are not repressing and allowing it to run your life. But if you're so self aware that you are actually checking yourself, you are actually observing that why you're doing this, why you're not able to do, to let go or be okay with whatever. Maybe you're not supposed to be okay. Okay? Hampering your spiritual progress. It's one of the, I don't know, it's one of the many misunderstandings, okay? Because if you understand the true nature of, let's just say, look at the ascended masters, look at Jesus. He was thrashing people and healing people on the other end. He was flipping tables and whatnot. It's all right. Chill, relax. You're fine, okay? You've got one foot in the 5D. Find the fourth way. The fourth way is revealing itself. That's the gateway here, especially with the unicorn. It's a very subtle realm. It's a very, again, subjective kind of energy where the experience is well defined individually. You have to like dabble in order to understand. No one can actually tell you the energy of the fourth way. Otherwise, it won't be the fourth way. Okay? There's actually a book called The Fourth Way. You read that if you're guided to. Okay, now clarify the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, oh, look at that. Hey, look at that. Some of you definitely coming from group one. Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. So we have 888. Big things are happening. This 888 portal. Have patience. And I think it's okay to just be on your own for a while if that is what you are being guided to. Because, yes, you require to, give yourself attention, to nurture yourself. And actually, you're just supposed to kind of lie back and enjoy the blessings that are already unfolding for you, that are already in place for you, and kind of like expand on the goodness of it all. Because success is here and you know it. Okay, you know it. It's only your limiting judgments of this reality and what you see, maybe on the external in other people's reality. Do not compare. Do not compare. Again, the fourth way is coming in very strongly. So, the fourth way. I'm being guided to read the gateway card. Let's just see what is that about. Magic. Magic is afoot. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. Yeah, that is why solitude. That is why, so that, You go within, you just tap into those higher realms, and visualization is key here, especially with the owl and the lunar energy being here on the Jupiterian card. And it's like weaving your own web. And we do have the Eight of Pentacles here, all right? In order to manifest, yeah, you have already moved away from whatever was hindering, but this shift is taking place in the mental energy. Okay, so a lot of clearing is happening there, which is going to allow you to find this harmony in order to create, in order to, like, just be your authentic self, in order to love what it is that you do. And when you create from that space with the energy of love itself, again, you're blessed. Nothing can go wrong. So this is an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future. Yeah, focus on your work, and it's okay to kind of like just be. But blessings are definitely here. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Yeah, it's about planting those seeds, okay? And there are many other saplings which are already growing, so watering those, watering your plants. And then there are trees which are already, it's like it's harvest time. Go get your mangoes. Yeah, it's mango season here where I'm at. Also get your corn or whatever it is that you've grown. Roses, get your roses. Some of you get your ferns. What? Get your ferns. Okay. Okay, so yeah, fairies and elves are supporting you. Elemental energy is strong here, yeah, especially with the Eight of Pentacles there, right next to Wheel of Fortune, and then we have this ready. So wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Yep. Open your heart to hallowed, holy, magical energy. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life. Exactly, that's what I said. Like, focus on what you have and expand on it. It's like magic, it's going to just like build and build, and it's going to grow like fern. Oh, the more this abundance is going to like grow for you in magnitude, the more you focus on what it is that you have already achieved here after the shift. And it's okay to, like, be human. That is what is coming in for you. It's okay to be human. Don't. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna get there. We are already 30 minutes in. But yes, first, please tell us more about the blessings. Final. Yo, look at that. I cannot make this up. Look at that. Did we? Did I say Michael came in? Oh, he did. Wow. Sword of Light, Divine Protection, Quartz Cut, Breakthrough Energy. It's definitely here because the reading started with that, so that is breakthrough for me. And this is the card of Archangel Michael, Sword of Light. You are a light worker. And this role is also expanding. You're emboldening it. Nurturing your purpose. That's the blessing here. You have all the tools that you need. Yep, you do. You do. Let's see. I want to read for this one. So when this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you are walking the path of light. Yes, you are. And responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. That is why your higher self came in like that. It's almost like your higher self did a walk-in on you. That is beautiful. Like, tell me about this. What is up? Okay. It's also a sign that you have the opportunity to sever connections to fears and limitations. That's exactly what is happening here because so much good is coming in that you won't be noticing this, but you are actually consciously noticing it so that you can let go of it. So that's again wonderful. Two birds and a stone, I'm hearing. Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past. But you are in transition now. That and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears. That is why solitude. Know that there will be a great severing at this time. And the right kind, a right kind. Also severing from your personal judgments, your own beliefs, and your own need for comparison or whatever it is. Going, bye, ta-da. Okay, so know that the cords that bind you to loved ones and soul family will remain intact. Oh, yeah, we know that. Okay, and it's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunity opening for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. Absolutely. And I'm gonna like put that feather here. Let me find it. Where did it go? It was right here somewhere. I want to find the exact one. Found it. Look, this. So cute. Tiny. It was just like flying. Where did it go? Come here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's your reading. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Hello, group 3. You chose the lovely pyrite. Beautiful crystal. This is also called the fool's gold. So I am picking up on the fool energy in this group already. So freedom is definitely one of the blessings here. Freedom, spiritual faith is being restored. Like there is, like you feel very safe, safe enough, especially in your root chakra. Yeah, to just like make things happen. Go after what it is that you want. Hmm. Even if like you are in the process of manifesting, it's just like the trust is so strong that you know what it is that you are manifesting, visualizing, trying to make happen. It's just like this deep knowing that it is already yours, which is amazing because then it is, of course it is. Wow. So now I'm gonna like use tarot and pull 9 cards for you, and I'm gonna end the reading with some oracles. So stick around. Let's get into tarot. This is for my lovely group 3. Blessings coming in for group 3. Spirit, show us what do we need to know. Yo, look at that. Ace of Swords. Okay. Breakthrough is definitely here. All right, 9 cards. Blessings coming in for group 3. I just saw 9 of Pentacles, so yeah, financial freedom. Maybe that's one of the manifestations for you. And it's just like you need to have this freedom in order to just feel secure and so that you can do what it is that you desire and want. And it is not so much about luxury or whatever. No, the energy is very almost like very hippie. Okay, let's see. Flower child energy, yeah. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The word. Four of Wands. I love to see this because this is telling me so much. Love that for you, the Sun. Wow, the Chariot. I just knew this is happening. Wow, Eight of Wands. Absolutely. Look at your cards. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords already like flipped, right? Wow. You are definitely on a fool's journey. Definitely. Okay. And a very big emphasis on manifestation for sure here, because it's almost like the old ways are shifting. Okay, how it is that you make things happen, changing. There's a total shift here. Okay, and you're tapping more into the spiritual side of things in order to see the result in the physical. Does it make sense? It's more so like, okay, you are taking the right amount of action in the external reality, yes, but you are actually guiding the inner forces. It's like you are an architect of some sort, and you have found a new way of doing things. Rather, you're trying something new, you're doing things differently, whether you know this or not. I don't know if this is a conscious process or if it's just something that is happening according to like spiritual alignment, but it's happening. That's what I'm seeing here. So definitely taking a leap of faith. It's like a new endeavor at play. You're entering a new portal, a new. It's almost like also like I do see travel here. Yeah, definite travel here. So it's one of the blessings. If you lack resources or whatever, I don't think so. That's the case because right next to the sun with the chariot, it's like it's already up for grab. It's like it's just up to you. Are you going to like lead ahead and take what's yours, because it's already there? I'm hearing it's a low hanging fruit, but you think something else. It's like, but that is what is shifting here. Okay, you some of you got like very comfortable with waiting. Okay, so in a way, just because you were comfortable in the waiting of it all, and maybe you got too comfortable in the comfort zone where you stopped taking the required risk, where you actually stop doing things differently around this time. That is shifting. Okay, now you're like, okay, tapping more into the joyous side of things. Okay, and not waiting for a moment to happen in the future. Does it make sense? It's like you're disengaging from the weight. Even if there is weight, you're like not interested in the weight of it all. It's like whatever was halted for the weight itself, you're understanding, but that is not the way to go about it. That is counterintuitive. It's not supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to like put your life on hold or your entire world on hold just so that you can reach that one point in the future. And around this time, the blessing is way of looking at it is totally shifting, and that is why all the majors showing up here in this part of the reading. But in you have three majors, and right in the center you have the word. So it's like definite end of cycle. That is why I was picking up on the full energy, and then you got the sun right next to chariot. So that's luminary energy, sun, moon, yeah. But sun and the full energy being here, it's like when was Uranus conjunct the sun? Wasn't there a Kazemi just recently? I'm not so sure. But yeah, something shifted around that time. And a whole new world is opening in front of you. And this has a lot to do with how it is that you manifest, how it is that you get what it is that you want and desire. Okay, so you are definitely accessing some tools. You are being given access to almost like a hidden realm or something, where only the deserving are permitted. Wow. But yeah, some of you, I feel like this is also need to move. So if you want to like change the location, if you want to make that shift and you feel like there's this internal knowing that when you do that your whole life is going to change for better, listen to that nudge. That is there for a reason, okay? And I think some of your spirit is guiding you. And also not focus on what it is that you lack, because it's like once you start taking those little actions, everything is going to fall in line, okay? The universe is going to make it happen. So that requires faith, right? And trust, which I believe is here for you. The little bit dicey energy is this over here with the Seven of Pentacles, because it's like, yeah, there, the evidence is there, but it's not perhaps that much as you want it to be. But then maybe that is also your faith being tested. This could be a universal test. And I feel like many of you understood that real quick, and that is why it's like you allowed the shift to happen, okay? And you allow to also like, you're allowing yourself to dream bigger, to actually aim for more, to actually get out of your bounds. It's like expand more and more and more. And the Sun card is a very, very good card. That is, yes, it's about happiness, it's about healing and all of that, but it is very good for manifestation too, because with the Sun card it's a sure shot. It's like, yes, but do you really believe that you can get it? If you actually do, then you can. Again, that that solar power, where you kind of like that fixed nature of that Leo energy kind of helps you here a little bit. It's like almost like a delusional knowing, but it's serving a higher purpose, and it's not delusion. It's actually a very deep understanding of things. And also with the Sun being here, I just feel like the flares are definitely deflecting came in, helping you deflect the past limitations, helping you deflect the, okay, so this can show up like, okay, like let's just say earlier your idea of abundance, or the amount of money that would like make you feel good and make you feel stable and secure, was something else, okay? And it's almost like the more you manifest, the more you do the inner work and see the shifts in your external reality. Now the very idea of that abundance is changing, okay? There is a massive expansion, because it's like, I don't know how to explain this. Is this internal shift that what was once abundant perhaps is not all that abundant around this time. This energy came in another group where I was like, yeah, and the definition of abundance is different. It is very different for everyone. It depends on where you are at in your consciousness journey, right? And that is always forever evolving. So the energy keeps shifting and shifting. So whatever is enough and more than enough for somebody, maybe it's nothing for someone else. And I think this is where you're seeing the shift happen in your personal life. And you're coming into this knowing that, okay, it's safe to dream bigger, it's safe to ask for more, it's safe to go big, basically. And yeah, it's just making you feel very good. It's making you feel very good. So there's a lot of positivity here. There's a lot of definite emphasis on freedom here, especially with the chariot being there. And the chariot is this energy of integration here. So not overdoing things, okay? Knowing that you have to allow the beauty of the manifestation unfold, right? So there is no rush here. The chariot in its highest octave, in the highest octave, is like very calm. And if you see the chart, it's like there's a flow to its movement, right? There's a flow to it, the tick tock, and it's kind of like the humdrum of the heart. Yeah, the murmur of the heart. It's kind of like that. So you have to let it come to you, which is coming in actually with the Eight of Wands. It's here. You have the Four of Wands for the Eight of Wands. So it's going to be a very happy period of your life. It's going to Spirit is definitely preparing you for something bigger. Okay, so more so, this is first of all, this is happening mentally, but also like it comes to your external reality as to what you think is big, what you think is abundant, what you think is your definition of prosperity itself. There's a shift happening there. Okay, like it's a massive shift, but it is happening in a very subtle way. Okay, which is also allowing you to close out an old paradigm, an old way of thinking. Okay, and this is almost reaching its endpoint where a whole new world is opening up for you with the Four of Wands. It's a very stable word, plus, it's something that is going to make you celebrate, that is going to make you want to just party. Yeah, and maybe it's time. This group, like, you have been doing a lot of work, like a lot of work. Yep. This is past efforts being rewarded because you've been listening to spirit. You have been working with spirit, okay? And there's this emphasis on not focusing on the weight of it all, and just making the most of every moment, doing your best, finding the healthy flow for your creative impulses, and just being and just enjoying, just being comfortable enough to feel free, to breathe free, to just feel safe and secure and being taken care of. That is the blessing here. Okay, so let's get you some sacred destiny cards. I want to clarify the Seven of Pentacles because that's the only one which is kind of bothering me. Tell me, what is that? Look at that, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just like, crazy, crazy, crazy. It's just like, it's the idea of abundance. That's what is at play. It's crazy. You want to see your underlying cards? Justice, Emperor, and the Devil. Wow. Don't get lost in the definition of things, all right? More to focus on how things make you feel around this time, especially when it comes to opportunities showing up for you, people trying to connect and reconnect or whatever. And also in your family setting, okay, maintaining healthy boundaries, close the cycles that need to be closed. And I think you have already done that, definitely, especially with the sun being here. But I feel like there could be certain expectations at play here, but I'm also hearing it's not your job to kind of like feed into those expectations. Yeah, like you have done enough work to understand the karmic nature of certain relations, no matter how strong or how close. And these could be blood relations, especially with the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, this could be an ancestral work that you're doing, where you are unlocking those locks put in by the Anus. Yeah, and it's like, freeing the very bloodline from limiting notions, which kind of makes sense with the word there. Yeah, so that is the work, that is our play here. It's an ongoing one, but it's happening because you are victorious here, and it's coming in the reading for that reason. But I feel like the unlocking is happening through your personal manifestation powers and your ability to do this kind of spiritual work, because this is a slow moving process and it requires effort and patience and a lot of conscious effort. It's about conscious effort. It's not the unconscious energy. Your Look at your cards. The energy is very, very conscious in nature. Even the knights, precise, very precise energy. It's like your soul knows what it's doing. Your soul knows the bondage. That's a Capricorn card, and we did see the devil, right? And but we saw it with the emperor. So yeah, this could be connected to parental bloodline. Yeah, that side doesn't have to be. Could be mom side too, because I'm saying mom. But yeah, it doesn't have to be that. It could be, but I no, it is. I think it has something to do with the ancestral line here. This is also retrieval of the ancestral abundance, where like your family could have been like pretty well off at some point, but like certain karmic elements reincarnated and kind of messed certain things up. So certain ancestors want restoration and all that. So there is a lot of spiritual help here. So you are doing that. And if you've already done this and you've seen the results, this is exactly where you are here. But yeah, the blessings are afoot. The blessings are tenfolds for you, and also not only spiritual, definitely material too. And those of you who are yet to see the material effect, just like focus on the spiritual. That's all. And take the right action and keep it moving, and don't get stuck in the now, in the now, as to being stuck on the prospects of things. Don't waste your now on the prospects of it all. Do your part in the now and enjoy the now. Okay, be light-hearted. Focus on lighter vibrations. Focus, pay attention to the frequency you're at. Okay, your vibration, also your tribe that surrounds you. I think you know how that works. Okay, so let's look at the blessings here. Awesome. Kind of makes sense with the pyrite. That's like, yes, you are the one who said yes to this adventure, and trust me, yes, you will be compensated for this work for sure, but it was no easy task, and that is being recognized here. Okay, also be prepared for spiritual tests on this journey. I think you're very aware of that. But yeah, you're winning. Blessings coming in for group 3 spirit. Final. Simplicity is the white feather, which is actually still here. If you're coming from group 2, you know what this is, right? Simplicity. Leadership, of course. Focus. Beautiful. And truth. Yeah, here's the tree. Beautiful. With the leadership, it always gives me this energy of this card, especially. It gives me the energy of Seth. Yeah, believe it or not, it does, because of the constellation it represents. So I do pick up on that. Again, I'm picking up on the ancestral energy, especially with the stars in the sky. You know how they say your passed on loved ones, they become stars up there. So yeah, there are definitely energies watching you, helping you, giving you the signs, the messages that you need in order to help you do the work that you said yes to. And this was not easy, yes, but I feel like you're on top of the peak, and I'm not surprised that this card came out, because look at the peak. That looks like pyrite, doesn't it? I always say this card, look at it. It looks like pyrite. Love it for you. And that's a snow leopard, right? Very elusive. So this incarnation is, it's like a once in a lifetime kind of opportunity even for your ancestors. That's why they watch and assist you so very much, because they want something restored. They want their original status restored in one way or the other. It's like, and this, when I say original, it's like, I don't know, I'm not saying like a royal lifestyle or whatever. No, it's like the simplicity of being, the soul, the lightness of the soul itself that needs restoration. Okay, what is this Ten of Pentacles in energy? It is the blessings of, yeah, it is the material abundance and all of that, sure, but the actual definition of abundance connected to this card is more so focused on the family itself. Okay, the physical family that is manifest in this life and even the other life. Yes, you can understand this as the ancestral energy, especially with the wheel energy being present here. So I just feel like you were supposed to climb a mountain, and you climbed the mountain, all right. You did not lose focus. Okay, you did not forget, even after the soul amnesia and whatever, you did not forget the task you came here for. It's one of the tasks, actually. So yeah, this is more so connected to the personal karma, I would say, because of the nature of your birth. Yeah, like the bloodline you chose to help. If you're on my channel, you're definitely star seeded. Okay, and obviously, like, if you understand the nature of star seed, it's like all of us are bound to have the marking, regardless of whether you have a star seed awakening or not. And again, that depends on the consciousness shift, like where you're at on the journey of consciousness itself, like the evolution of it all, right? Where you're at, there are markers there, right? But yeah, I just feel like you are fully aware of your lineage, your star seeded existence, but I feel like you're not attached. You're not very attached to any of the labels, all right? And you know what you're doing. And again, at the same time, yes, your ancestors love it. Your ancestors are definitely giving you all kinds of support. But at the same time, I just feel like you are a bit detached from the outcome of it all. Okay, it's kind of like a task for you, a job that you're doing, and you're good at your job, and you're going to make sure that they, like, you achieve the desired results, and it's going to make them very happy, the ones who are really counting on you. So your blessings are only going to increase more and more. So yeah, I want to read for the leadership for some reason, because that card is really pulling me in, because I think that will give us some hint as to the ancestral lineage itself, because kind of makes sense. LM, yeah, got it. North Star, that's North Star. So just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark of this night, you are a beacon for others. Oh my god, that is why the others were like so prominent. Yeah, they've been waiting for your birth. They have been waiting for you to find this, to restore the simplicity, to find the order in the chaos caused by other ancestors. Does it make sense? Wow, beautiful. It's time to step into the light and take your leadership role. You are a teacher, guardian, and healer, a true leader. Own these gifts. Come into the light. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you have been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become the light for others. Though through this, your star shines brighter. That's already happening. You've been doing this work because you've been very focused on it, regardless of whether you are fully aware of it or not. But this work is done, I'm hearing. It's done. Like you have retained enough amount of order in this situation that now simplicity is finding its way in and peace is restored, harmony is restored. Wow. Let's get some more cards. Super interesting. I'm not going to take these, but we'll see. Markable activation, angelic frequency, thought light codes. Just feel like there's a lot of presence around you, a lot of presence around you, a lot of spiritual support. It's like you are way ahead of your times, and also there you're kind of like a psychic. You know what is up. It's very difficult to fool you, especially around this time, because of the work that you have done. Blessings coming in. Yeah, these are the cards here. Create an activation, memories of Atlantis. And this card is here again, so we'll just take it because it did come out. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You're safe, potent connection. Kind of makes sense with the feather there. Memories of Atlantis. Some of these ancestors could go back, yeah, as far as Atlantis. And Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens. Wow, what was I saying? That simplicity, that order is being restored. Okay, you have already harmonized the situation here. So yes, you have allowed a resolution of a sort. Like you have resolved a situation that is bringing in a lot of blessings into your life. Okay, and whatever it is that you wish and desire, I see that happening here for you. So it's a good time to actually pray. It's a good time to pray and put your intentions out there, to talk to your guides, connect with your guides, tell them what it is that you want. If you are into journaling, do that. If you are into rituals and you like to connect with spirit in your own way, whatever it is, do that. They are listening. They want you to ask them for whatever it is, though they already kind of know, of course. So those things will be happening too. But if there's anything else, go for it. That is your blessing here. Just have faith, know that everything is working out in your favor. Okay, yes, if you feel lucky, because you are lucky. If you feel blessed, no matter what your life was like, if at this point in your life you are truly thankful and you feel really blessed for everything, for the entire experience itself, if you've reached that point, connect with your guides. Okay, yeah, you're having an ankh activation. Major blessings unfolding for you. A very magical energy too. So the way things happen for you, yeah, it's like it's a story. It's a story that is one for the books, for the movies or whatever. Like it's there's this serendipity at play. So listen to your sings, listen to the signs, and your ancestors are very loud here. I don't know what you have done, but whatever you've done is just like it has allowed some sort of like blockage, some sort of darkness to transmute into light. It has allowed something that was long confined, and it it was freed. So this is freedom of the soul. That's the kind of work that you've done for your bloodline, and these are some very important people, and they want to make you happy. This energy could already be showing up for you. I want to know more. Tell us more about it. What is this? What exactly is this? Wow, look at that. Yes, you definitely allowed somebody. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Look at that. Somebody was like caught up. Like they were caught up, and yeah, the fool came out, right? Liberation. There is. It's not just somebody, it's like many souls confined. This can again go back to Atlantis. It's like, yeah, certain Atlantean souls were kind of confined. And it's not like a very Saturnian confinement. No, it's more so like unfulfillment of a kind. The kind that one carries in their soul, and it's like I'm picking up on some discarnate beings, to be honest. Like they were not satisfied. Something was not right, and you made it right. What did you do? But regardless, it is going to make you very happy. It is bringing in a lot of lightness into your own being, and it is kind of like a ripple effect, yes, but it is also reward for what it is that you have done, because you have made a law many of these souls very happy. So the spiritual energy is really, really strong here. The spiritual strength is very strong. The spiritual support is very strong. And you know more than you think you know. So whatever it is that you channel, whatever it is that the messages that you receive, pay attention to those. Those are not just like something that you can dismiss. No, you are in the know. You know what is up. Can't believe you got the fool. So what is up? The fool. It's like, yeah, you have that adventurous spirit, whether you believe it or not. It's there. That is why you said yes to this. You have this fearlessness about you, okay, and that is going to increase. It's like you're not afraid of anything, like dark, light, whatever. It's like, okay, bring it on. That sort of energy. And maybe it took you a lot of work to get to this point, and it is only going to become stronger. And this is reverberating, okay. Yes, here on the planet, but also in your, this is more so about your bloodline too. So you have given the required amount of strength and perhaps inspiration to those in the subtle realms, in the hidden realms, beyond the veil, and all of that. And I don't know how this is exactly functioning, but it's almost like you did it as a, like, on the side. It was not something that you were hyper focused on. No, for you, it's like it's just one of the assignments. You're still climbing the peak. You focus on something bigger, and this is where you will have all the help and support that it is you need. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Lovely card, lovely card, lovely card. Yeah, I'm looking at the fools. Lovely card. Look at that chick. Lovely card. That's a zero. That's spirit. Why am I still sitting here? Yeah, that's all I'm seeing here. Lovely reading. The energy is very nice. Very happy. It's just like joyous on the inside. It's just, I'm just smiling. Yeah, I'm just smiling like a fool. But yeah, this is also that up level. This is spiritual level up for sure. You're understanding the gold that you are. And there's no need to prove anything to anyone. It's just like this inner knowing, which is empowering and liberating, and really, really, like, you have all the courage in the world to do whatever it is that you want right now. Okay? You're very strong. Very strong. So that's what I see. I hope this helps. And if this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.